Okay, so you've got the product, you've got the service, you've got the offer, but nobody's buying, and you're posting on social media, you're telling people about your products or your service, and you think you're doing everything right. But here's the hard truth. Marketing isn't about what you're selling, it's about what your customers, are buying. And most people and businesses fail because they don't understand their audience, because they talk about what they do instead of what their customers actually want. And that's where they get it wrong. And if that's you, we can help you fix it, because once you get marketing right, everything changes. It's just about understanding how it works and then fine-tuning it to your business, because it's, in essence, it's all the same. It's the same blueprint. Nobody really cares about you, and I know that this might sting a little, but I promise it's the best thing that you'll ever hear, because nobody cares about your business. Nobody cares about how passionate you are. Nobody cares how long you've been working on this, on how many hours you've been committed and you've been doing. They care. The only thing that they care about is what's in it for them. Most people market their business like this. So they'll say, we offer the best coaching program for entrepreneurs, or I help people lose weight and feel great, or we sell all natural skincare products. Nobody is waking up and thinking, I need a coaching program today. No one is actively searching for your business. You've got to give them a reason as to why they would be. You know, they're waking up thinking, I feel stuck in my business and I don't know how to grow. Or I hate how I look in the mirror and I feel exhausted all the time. Or my skin is breaking out and I'm sick of trying products that don't actually work. So you've got, marketing is all about speaking to your customer in their language. So you shift your message from what you sell to the problem that you solve. And that's how you get people to pay attention. So another reason, if your marketing sounds like everybody else, guess what? You'll be ignored, especially in all the social media these days and all the the shiny objects that we see. If you look at any industry, coaching, fitness, skincare, online business, it's all overcrowded and everyone is saying the same thing. I'll help you live your best life. What does that actually mean? We provide high quality products. Again, so does everybody else. Get in shape and feel amazing. It's super vague and it's forgettable. So the clearer and more specific you are with your message, the more you'll stand out, because, it's like this saying of the niche, like what niche are you? And you've got to find the area of expertise and the area of solutions that you can offer to that particular crowd. So instead of saying I help people lose weight, you might say I help busy moms lose 20 pounds without giving up their favorite foods. Instead of I teach entrepreneurs how to scale, you'll say I help service-based businesses land high-ticket clients without running ads. So if you're seeing the difference here, specificity sells and generic gets ignored. And that's all part and parcel of great marketing, is really fine-tuning that message to your ideal audience and your ideal customer. What's the biggest marketing mistake? Well, if you're trying to appeal to everybody, you're probably going to appeal to nobody. My product is for all women. No, it's not. My coaching works for everybody. No, it doesn't. If your audience isn't crystal clear, your message will never land with them. People don't buy when they feel like one of the masses. They want to feel special. They buy when they feel like you're speaking directly to them. And here's how you can fix this. So all you do is you picture one person. So what are their, you ask yourself the question, what are their exact struggles? What are their fears? What are their frustrations? And you write your content as if you're talking to them alone, and make your marketing feel like a conversation rather than a broadcast. So when someone reads your message and thinks, oh my God, that's me, that's when people buy. So talk to one person instead of the masses, and you'll get that one person on board, and then the masses will follow thereafter. This one's a big one. Most entrepreneurs are actually scared to sell. And I'm not going to get into limiting beliefs in this episode or this video, but certainly, entrepreneurs will post content, they'll give value, they'll share tips, but when it's time to actually ask for the sale, it's like crickets. They think, oh my God, I don't want to be pushy. What if people unfollow me? What, if they don't like me? What, I don't want to annoy my audience and all the thing. But let's be real. If you're not selling, you don't have a business. You just have a hobby, which is totally fine, but it's just about establishing which one you have. People need to hear your offer way more than you think before they take action. If you're only mentioning your product, let's say once a week, you're invisible. You sell daily, you talk about your offer confidently, you make it easy for people to buy. Because if you believe in what you're selling, which obviously you do, because that's why you're in this business, right? Why wouldn't you want more people to be helped by your product or your service, right? Ask yourself that question. So let's say you've convinced them they want what you're offering, now what? Well, most businesses lose sales because they make it too difficult to buy what they're offering. So if you think about it, how many times have you wanted to buy something, but let's say, the checkout page was too confusing, or you had to, send them a message for a price, or the website didn't load, or you weren't sure what to do next. People, sorry to say this, but they're inherently lazy when it comes to buying things. They want quick, seamless processes. And if they have to work too hard to give you the money, they probably won't. So you've got to make it easy for them. You have a clear call to action. So things like, click here to buy, or DM me for the link, or DM me for, the link to buy, whatever it is. Remove friction. So one-click checkout, clear pricing, simple instructions, and make sure that you follow up, because naturally people forget. Don't take offense to it, just remind them, right? Think about how many times, you forgot things, and people just sometimes need gentle reminders. So really, truly, marketing isn't magic. It's not luck. It's not just about getting your name out there. It's actually about understanding your audience and speaking directly to their pain points and making it stupidly easy for them to say yes. So if you're not getting sales, it's not because, not necessarily anyway, it's not because your product isn't good enough. It's because your marketing isn't clear enough. So if you fix that and you watch what happens, let me know in the comments section below.